Superman, the animated series, season 1, episodes 1, 2, and 3, titled The Last Son of Krypton. And this is pretty much retelling the origin of Superman. This series opener is just retelling the origin of Superman, but in a well-written, beautiful written way and fresh way as well. Because I don't believe there's any other version out there where Brainiac, who's a very popular DC villain, is linked to the Swatcher of Krypton. As in, like, you know, Jor-El is saying to the Kryptonian Council that, you know, Krypton's about to explode, we need to go to the defense zone and go to Earth and blah, 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 blah. And then Brainiac is like, there's no chance. Krypton is safe. And you're like, the Kryptonian Council goes on Brainiac's side versus Jor-El, which is like this kind of thing that is like frustrating just because I know who Brainiac is. He's well as like a toddler, like he's about 2, like he's walking, but he's not speaking. So that was kind of nice because every time Clark, the moment he's on Krypton, he's about what, like 3 months. Like he just came out and it's like onto the ship you go. Like I like how he is officially like about a month, like a year old, like the hair's coming out and stuff like that. I like that. I like how they spaced it out with these 3 episodes. About, you know, 1 episode's Krypton, one episode when Clark is a teenager, and the 3rd one is him as Superman coming out. The second half with a couple of things, because you find out Clark. Yeah, this is when Clark finds out that he's not a human being, he's an alien. This is when he learns how to fly, which has this beautiful scene with beautiful music and beautiful animation. But when he finds out that he's not human, there's a sense of dread, like a sense of like, this is not true. And the moment he starts flying, he's like, crap, I'm an alien. Great. An adult. And we meet the main supporting characters. We meet Lois Lane, which is perfect with the great voice, a wonderful voice for Lois. You know, this is probably the closest comic book adaptation of Lois Lane I have ever seen. Forgot the actress who's voiced her. Of course, we meet Jimmy, we meet Perry White, and we also meet Lex Luthor, voiced by Casey Brown, and that is Lex. I mean, that's like, when people think, if someone says to me, if you're reading a Superman comic and Lex is the villain, who's the character, who's the actor that you think of, and whose voice it comes out while reading it? It's Casey Brown. That is Lex. And the scene at the end with like Superman, you know, basically what happens is like, Lex goes and says to Superman that, you know, Metropolis is my city, and clearly you have great intentions. Well, we work together. Like, you know, maybe we can help each other. And Superman's like saying nothing. It's a very iconic scene of like Superman's outside his building, looking into his office. It's always a very iconic scene. But Lex is getting annoyed all the time. Lex is annoyed that Superman's not even saying anything, and he throws a model of this weaponry that got stolen, which has super uninteresting villains, and it's a shame just because one of them becomes a very popular villain called Metallo, and he, for me, the first impressions of this guy is not good. I didn't find him very interesting of a villain, but you know, Chuck's Superman crosses the mole and says, "I'll be watching," and I'm like, oh my lord, that's great. And Tim Daly as Superman is fantastic. For me, that is the voice of Superman. I know it was George Newman who did who played Superman in Justice League. He just didn't have the gravitas, and anytime, you know, Superman got mad or is upset or anything, it just felt a little bit whiny for me. And with Tim Daly, you can, from his voice, you can hear the gravitas, the upfront that Superman is, you know, a character that you aspire to become. And I kind of like how Superman is kind of depowered a little bit. Like, he's not the greatest. He's not the god that he's always been pictured. He is, like, he has the same powers as that you can think of that Superman has, but he can be taken down easily, and I like that, because you have a sense of danger and a sense of you get a sense of danger for Superman, because I think that's the hardest thing about Superman, because he's so powerful. It's like, who the hell does he fight? So you got that, but these 3 episodes are just so well written, such amazingly written. Maybe the villain is weak and stuff like that, but the introduction to our characters, the introduction to Clark Kent and Superman and the stuff on Krypton is just fantastic stuff.